How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to another summoning session. We've got legendary Camilla, definitely not someone I was expecting personally, but she seems really strong. Everyone's really hyped on her, so I'm really excited to get a copy of her. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna be summoning on mainly red and blue red and green today. The other colors are not really my jam this time around. So, yeah, that's the plan right now. If you're curious, here are what the rates look like. I mean, as usual, green is pretty good. Keep in mind that Inigo and, what's his face? Oh, Laurent has been added to the normal summon pool as well. So those are gonna tip the scale of the rates a little bit. God, it's so fucking loud. Hold on just a sec. Alright, that's a little bit. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Okay, guess we go here. Oopsies. Anyways, yeah. Hope you guys had a good holiday. Specifically, Christmas, because that's when this banner came out. Of course, I hope you had a good holiday no matter what you celebrate. For me, Christmas was alright. Me and my family aren't exactly religious or anything, so we didn't really do anything except give each other gifts. So that was pretty cool. Actually, I got a pretty cool gift. My sister got me something really awesome. She actually got me a PlayStation Portal. It was something that I've always kind of wanted, but wasn't willing to pay scalpers for. So my sister actually did pay us, like go on eBay and pay a more premium price for it, just because all the stock alert websites I use, they don't really work out really well. So, and I think my sister just wants to surprise me, and I guess she had no faith in me actually getting one myself, so she got one for me. It was pretty awesome. I know a lot of people complain about how, like, it sucks, but I think it's pretty nice. You know, as long as you don't come in thinking that this is going to be a PlayStation Switch, it's actually not too terrible, honestly. And I play most of my games at my house anyways. Even if it's a handheld, I play them mostly at home. I don't really play video games out in public, and if I do, it's just going to be like Fire Emblem Heroes or Clash Royale or some other garbage that I play on my phone. I rarely actually play my Switch or anything outside the house, so it's perfectly fine for me that the PlayStation Portal is just tethered home. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I got my sister some Pokemon cards. It was the latest set. I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, I really don't remember what it was called, but we got some pretty cool alternate art cards. I don't know if they increased the rate of those cards being, like, pulled or whatnot, but we got some pretty sick ones. Although, my sister really wanted to get the Porygon Z full art, and I really wanted to get the Rika full art, but I guess we're just going to have to go on TCG Player to get those. But yeah, overall it was a pretty chill day, you know. Just, we played some video games, we ate some food, and that was that. Where are all the greens, man? I feel like when I want greens, they don't come. And oh my god, we got a Corin! Alright, not too bad. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Although, in my opinion, she's probably the least powerful CYL 7 unit right now, and that's mainly just because save units have, you know, their stocks have gone down a little bit because nukes have been absolutely bonkers so far. So that's not really a fault of Corin, it's just a fault of the archetype that she's in, which is that Far Saviors have really taken a huge hit. But it's still cool to get her, so alright. Not the unit I wanted, but it is the unit that I got. So yeah, overall, my Christmas was pretty alright. Where are all the greens, man? Where are all the greens? Where are all the reds? Sometimes you just don't get what you want in life. But I did for Christmas. So that was pretty awesome. And I hope you guys had a pretty good holiday season as well. Something I wanted to go over in this video are the rest of the Binding World pulls that I found. I showed off like 6 or so. So now I'm going to show off the rest, and I'm also going to reveal the unit that I ended up picking up. So here we go. So here is a Triandra I found. Triandra was not a unit that I really invested in fully. She just kind of does, you know, dancing duty on Light and Dark season. This one's a really good build for the most part. Very offensive. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I don't want that. Because, I don't want my dancer to fight. I want her to dance. So, you know, mixed bag. In player phase, she's awesome. But maybe in the AI's hands, she might not be the greatest because she might end up attacking. But if you discount all that, yeah, this is a really good Triandra. Really cool. Next one that I wanted to showcase was this Legendary Corrin. I actually have Legendary Corrin at plus 10, although she's really just rocking base kit because I thought it was a pretty decent base kit for a while, but now maybe not so much. So this is kind of the build that I think I would want to get one day. I think I'm gonna hold out on like really decking her out until after her remix and refine, which should be coming out next month, I believe. So I'm just gonna wait before anything because I don't want to end up giving her something and it turns out her remix or refine makes it obsolete. And you know, I have the fodder, but I don't want to be wasteful, you know. So yeah, but yeah, pretty cool Corrin there. Here is a Groom Roy. This is a unit I feel like is very overlooked in the fandom. I think he's pretty cool. Obviously, he's not the best or anything. But he had Flow Desperation and it was pretty good. Oh, alright. We got Veronica. Nice. Okay. Legendary Veronica. I don't know how many merges I have on her. I think she might be close to plus 10, which is pretty awesome. My wind season is kind of amazing right now. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, I would rather have gotten Legendary Robin, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, this Legendary, this Groom Roy is pretty cool. Yeah, not the most powerful or insane or anything, but I think he's a very neat unit. So, yeah, there we go. This next unit was this OG Resplendent Ishtar. OG Resplendent Ishtar is a unit I've never built, but I've always kind of wanted to build her. So this build looked pretty interesting. Instead of the refine, though, she has the Arcane Euphoria, which is pretty interesting, and yeah, she's got the works. The only thing I didn't like on her was the A skill. The ideal skills are just kind of not very good anymore. You probably want something better on her nowadays. But apart from that, the rest of her kit's pretty good. Well, also, I guess Blazing Thunder's not great as well. I'd rather have Ruptured Sky or something. Just something that's, you know, more premium. But overall, she was really fun to use during the event. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to reveal the last unit. And the unit who I ended up picking up, it is Valentine's Alm. So here is the unit I picked up. Yeah. You know, I've always really wanted to get a highly invested Alm for a long time, actually. Yeah, he's always been a unit I really liked, but I didn't really have that many merges on him. And I didn't have, like, the fodder, or if I did, I prioritized other units, so I was just really hoping to find a decked out version of him in Binding Worlds and pick him up there, and that way I don't have to, like, invest in the Dragonflowers as well, because don't forget, Dragonflowers are maxed every time you pick someone up, which is amazing. It is actually really nice to save on Dragonflowers, and yeah, overall, he's pretty cool. Deals a decent amount of damage with the Scepter of Love refine. I like how it plays in both the defense and the resistance. It makes sense because it's Alm and Celica. Yeah, I kind of wish he had Vital Astra. Instead, he's got Lunar Flash, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, hey, we got an Ira. OG Ira. Nice, that's a merge. That's a merge. Man, I remember when there was all the hubbub with Ira back in the day, and it was awesome, because we all got free orbs from that, so I wasn't gonna complain. Oh my god! Nice, we got a Fallen Ike. That is awesome. The problem is he's already at plus 10, and his fodder isn't like the greatest. Like, what does he have again? Does he have Close Call? Or no, he's got Repel. Yeah, this is not the greatest fodder, unless they give out like Breath 4 skills eventually. I don't think that's gonna happen down the line. But if they do, I guess he'll be good fodder then. But yeah, he's already at plus 10. A bit unfortunate in that regard, but other than that, still very awesome to pull him. Very nice. So anyways, as I was being interrupted, still going over this Alm. Yeah, the tier 4 dodge skill, times pulse 4. Oh my god, another 5-star! Yes, we got Robin! Woo! Alright, that is very cool. Yes, finally! I got a good IV. I've been sitting on a neutral IV Robin for the longest time because I never got anything good. It was always like something dumb like plus defense or plus HP. I'm like, I don't need this. I'm waiting for attack or speed, baby. And he's finally here. That is so fucking awesome. Alright. You know, this has been a blessed circle. I might as well go in the rest of the circles. I do want to get a Will. I still have not gotten Will yet. He has eluded me. Maybe we shall get him in the rest of the circle. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Wait, did I say Will or... Yeah, I meant Will, not Wolt. Yeah, still need to get a Will. Will was definitely the MVP of my last Blazing Blade run, and it seems like he's gonna continue to elude me. So that's a little bit rough, but we will get him eventually. I swear, I could feel it. I could feel it. Anyway, that was a very awesome circle. Very cool. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great Binding Worlds event as well. Let me know who you guys ended up picking up. I'm always really curious on what you guys are looking for. Are you guys looking for specific units? Are you guys just trying to fill out your Pokédex? Or are you hunting down for, like, trying to improve on your favorites? Like, hey, my favorite unit is the OG Felicia, but I don't have a good build on her. So I'm gonna hunt for a really good Felicia build. Something like that, or whatever. Like, let me know. I'm always curious on how you guys are doing in Binding Worlds, because I think it's a pretty fun game mode. Even though it's a bit expensive in how they monetize it, at least it is something kind of cool, you know? Getting our friends' units is kind of a blast. I just kind of wish it wasn't the normal Forma stars. I wish they were like a green or something. That would have been kind of cool. Instead, they're just, you know, the blue, which is a little bit lame. But hey, it is what it is. Also, something I want to discuss. Oh my god, nice! We got a Leer, baby! Hell yeah, actually she has like the exact fodder that legendary female Corrin wants to have. Oh my god, and plus speed, plus attack. That is amazing. Mine is already plus speed. I think I'd rather have plus speed right now, but fuck yeah, that is awesome. Anyways, yeah, here is her fodder. It's looking pretty delicious, pretty juicy. Something that legendary Corrin wishes she had, but I'm still waiting on what her refine and remix is going to be before I pull any trigger on that. But as it stands, I got this legendary Leer, so very cool, very cool. So yeah, anyways, I wanted to talk about the Hall of Forms builds. Oh my god, 5 stars galore, oh baby! We got a green. That is actually kind of awesome because I was starting to run out of special spiral 4 fodder. I'm getting tongue-tied. And she has it. You know, if she didn't have such great fodder, she might have actually been a merge project because I do like Igren. Maybe I don't use her at all in Binding Blades. I just put her in the bench, but in Heroes she's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. So yeah, in terms of Hall of Forms, I'm currently just building Yoon and the Summer Micaiah. And yeah, here are the builds so far. Here is Yoon. She is looking almost done. All she really needs is a different A skill. I really don't want Fire Flood Boost 3 on her. Really waiting for that Flared Sparrow on her. She really would rather want oh my god, another 5-star. We got Ryoma. Nice. Actually pretty awesome. He's actually somewhat high merge now. He might be like plus 6 or something. Very nice. Holy shit, that's a great circle. Maybe the elusive Will is over there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Fuck, it's a Felicia again. I mean, I love it. I love Felicia. Anyways, well, we didn't get Camilla quite yet. Maybe she knew I was not the biggest fan of her ever, but I'm gonna go for her right now. So either way, you are mine. And here she is, my beautiful Norian queen is here. Very interesting outfit here. Anyways, your heart called me here. I am glad we got to see each other again. Yeah, again, because there's like 50 million ults of you. Oh my god. Alright, okay. Yeah, this is a pretty good unit. Everyone has been, you know, singing her praise. She is a really good unit. I think when I did my banner reaction of her, I was a little down on her. Not necessarily because I didn't like her, but I just thought her main gimmick is before combat damage. But now that I think on it, that is really good. Like, even if it's just extra damage, that's really good. And it stacks with other stuff like the Flame Terrain and also Flared Sparrow. Like, I think I want to replace Remote Sparrow with Flared Sparrow. It just makes sense. I think I have the fodder for that. I think I do. So I'm gonna do that. And then Deadly Miasma is actually pretty interesting. You know, neutralizing your foe's bonuses is pretty good for the most part. I mean, it really fucks over characters like Brave Marth, yes, I know words, or even Roy or something. Legendary Roy really would have trouble with that. So, for the most part, bonus-dependent units are kind of screwed with this Miasma. Even though I think this Haze terrain effect isn't like the most OP thing in the universe, it's still pretty good. Still pretty solid. So yeah, we got Camilla. Kind of wish she was wielding an axe, to be honest. Maybe like the bolt axe, but I guess she's a mage again. At this point, it feels like she's more of a mage unit than an axe unit now. Thanks so much, heroes. Giving my my beautiful Norian queen an identity crisis. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah. Anyways, back to this Yoon here. Yeah, all I really want is Flared Sparrow, and I think she's basically golden. She's got the best build right here, right now. Next, I want to go over my Micaiah. I think this is basically finished for the most part. Flared Sparrow. She's got attack resistance ploy 3, which is pretty good. Disruptor Sky. You know, pretty good stuff. I honestly kind of think like, oh my god, nice! Alencia. Let's go. That is awesome. Alencia is actually super bonkers. But she's also a pain in the ass to face off against in like arena and stuff. Like, she is actually really hard. When it's like win season in like arena assault, I'm afraid. Because she teleports, and then she teleports when her allies over at me, even though I'm like the map away from her. Like, I just lose 2 people. I'm like, fuck. But apart from that, she's a fantastic unit. Really happy to get a copy of her. She's also got that really good dive bomb skill, so really happy about that. Anyways, yeah, back to Micaiah here. Basically, she is done. And I think once I get the Flared Sparrow on Yoon, then I'm golden, you know, I'm golden. And I'm just gonna redeem those 2. The other 2, I'm not necessarily too interested in. Nyla was a borderline possible pickup, but I felt like I wouldn't have anything to do with her, personally. So yeah, I guess it's just gonna be those 2 for now. But yeah, let me know how you guys have done in the Hall of Forms, because it has been pretty interesting. I'm really curious as to what we're gonna be getting for Awakening. Are we gonna be getting Legendary Robin female, or are we gonna get Legendary Chrom? Maybe even Legendary Lucina. Honestly, that would be kind of cool. I always wanted to build up a Legendary Lucina. Also, Summoner Duels S happened recently, and I basically shit the bed, as usual. Okay, well, what happened was I just felt like, you know what, I'm in a bit of a Christmas spirit today, so I'm just gonna go in, no prep, and basically donate some wins to some people. So that's what I kind of did. I just went in, made like 2 moves, and I was like, fuck, alright, surrender time, baby. And I just gave people some wins. So my rank might have taken a huge hit, but I feel like I really gave some festive cheer. Yeah. In all seriousness, Summoner Duels S is really stressful with the 4 teams and everything. I know it's probably the more balanced version of the game mode, but like goddamn 4 teams, man. Like that is pretty hard to have to do, you know. And all of them gotta be pretty good teams for the most part. So yeah, I just kind of gave up on it. I was just like, yeah, just better. Oh, okay, we got a Fear. I kind of forgot she got a Resplendent. So I was a little bit surprised, but she looks pretty cool. Very nice. Alright, also something I wanted to discuss were some questions that I received, a while back, so I think it's about time I answered them. So here's a question from Ali5144, and they asked, would you like the children mechanic to come back? I have a mixed feeling about the children mechanic. On the one hand, it is kind of cool that you get children and they get to be units, and it depends on like your pairings. On the other hand, it feels like a lot of times people just pair up each other not for the sake of, oh, this would be a great pairing, but because like, oh man, I could give some great skills and some great stats to the child if I just had these two fuck each other. I'm like, that's not what I call true love, guys. Yeah, I just, like every time someone says, oh, you should pair up, like Finn with Ira or something, or I don't know, like maybe Crom with Olivia or something, just because you want to make sure you min-max the children. I'm like, yeah, but what if I don't necessarily, you know, ship them, you know? What if I like to ship the characters that don't necessarily make the most roided up children, you know? So, I have probably an unpopular opinion on this, but I think generally, unless the game is written around it, like Awakening and Genealogy to Holy War, I definitely am not the biggest fan of it. And I'm looking at you, Fates. I think Fates really fumbled it. Like, they knew they had to bring it back because it's such a popular mechanic, but I think they did it in the worst way possible. The stupid, like, Outrealms, like, oh, the children grow up really fast. And then it's just so weird. It's so dumb. And then you didn't have Corrin pair up with those children, which is, like, the worst thing ever. Personally, at least me personally, I would not want to marry, like, Rajat or Shiro or Siegbert or something. It just feels really weird. Like, they're the children of some of my comrades, and I know they're old now, but it's still fucking creepy, you know? But that's just my opinion, you know? If you're into it, you know, don't let me ruin your fun, okay? So, but generally, it's probably mostly a no, unless the story is written around the mechanic well, like Awakening and Genealogy Holy War. Anyways, I'm gonna take care of my barracks. Be back in a second. Alright, and I'm back. So, let's continue and on to the next question, which I believe is also from Ali. Yes, it is. So, they asked, who is your favorite Fire Emblem thief? Huh, interesting. You know, thieves have never been my favorite class, and the characters that are in the thief class are not usually my favorite. I'm going to kind of include ninjas and outlaws in this as well, because those are like the thief equivalent from the Fates games. And if I had to pick with that core in mind, probably I would pick Kaze. I really like Kaze a lot. I mean he's fucking hot, but he's also like pretty good. Great mage killer, really fast. Yeah, I really like using him. Pair him up with Rinka to like boost up his strength. It's really good. And if we're not gonna include him, I don't know if you guys would include Yuri as a thief. I mean, he goes in the thief line kind of, into like Trickster. So again, that's like a very special case. But if you're not allowing me to include outlaws and ninjas, then I'd probably pick Yuri. Yuri is definitely one of my favorite characters from Three Houses. Honestly, I wish he got more love in Heroes. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully some seasonals. Like, honestly, all he just has is a normal and a legendary. Oh my god, speaking of legendary, we got a Lincia again. Very nice. I kind of wish you were Robin, but I can't complain with that great fodder. Hell yeah, that is awesome. I know a certain someone who wish they could take my extras, but that's just too fucking bad, man. That is just too bad. hey, we can't trade units with each other. If we could, that'd be awesome. But then we probably wouldn't get free orbs, let's be honest. If we did, then I would just make 15 free accounts and just trade all my units to this account. Which, you know, IS would really not like. But yeah, pretty cool to get another Lincia. So yeah, that about takes care of those questions. Thank you so much, Allie, for the questions. The next question is from Bulbasaur617, and they ask, what duo/harmonic units do you wish to see come true in a future banner? I think the one that really pops up into my head right away would be kind of a trio unit similar to the Palacatria Est. I want Sigurd, Sigurd, Eldigan, and Quan. I want the boys, the Night Boys, as a unit. I think that would be really cool. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, and it would be a great way to get us a Quan or an Eldigan alt, because they really don't have anything aside from the, oh my god, nice, a Leer again. That's a nice question, Luck. But yeah, I would want something like that. If you're not allowing me to do like a triple unit, then my answer would probably be Takumi and Alchrist. I think they really have a lot in common, especially since there was like that forging bonds with Alchrist and Leo and Takumi. It made a lot of sense. It was really cool, and I hope they get like a duo unit sometime down the line. I should just go for the rest of this circle. Okay. Yeah, and they're both Archer boys, so I think that would be a really great duo unit. And yeah, that about covers that. Thank you so much, Bulbasaur617, for the question. Anyways, we are reaching the last final summon of Destiny. Can I finally get a will? Please, I just want one will. How is it harder to get a will than a fucking Corrin? Ridiculous, I haven't gotten a single will yet. Okay, this could be a will. Please, not a Corrin. Fuck! No, it's Dorothy. I mean, I love Dorothy. Except I bench her every time I play Minding Blaze instantly. Alright, but apart from that, pretty awesome summoning. I will see you all at the recap. Alright, so this is what I ended up getting today. So we only was able to get one Camilla, and it was only through the spark, so that was a little bit rough. Again, color sharing is kind of a bitch, but it is what it is, and at least I did get my sparked one. We did get 2 Aleers, which is really awesome. Great fodder, great unit. Really happy about that. We got 2 Alencias, who are both great fodder. Probably not going to be merging her up. We got a Robin, who actually has the perfect IVs now, so I don't need to go just neutral on him anymore. And we got some other pretty great units as well, namely this Corrin and a Veronica, plus attack. I think mine's already plus attack, but hey, that's just double luck, baby. That is pretty sick. So yeah, overall, my summoning session was pretty alright for the most part. You know, it could have gotten more Camillas, but I'm cool with what we got. So overall, pretty sick. But now I want to ask you, how did you guys do on this banner? Did you guys summon on it? I know a lot of people did, because I saw a lot of people really hyped for the new Camilla. So if you did, please let me know how you did in the comments below, because I'm always curious about how y'all are doing in the gacha landscape. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this summoning session for a legendary Camilla. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.